Well, good morning again to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD Martinique. We want to welcome those of you making the link now on GBN television. Happy Monday. Again, it is the 5th day of October. Those of you now joining us. In studio with me this morning, this is actually my first in-studio guest since COVID, and he's only here because he's technically part of staff now. We want to welcome Mr. Junior Checkley. You may know him with Just School Photos. Junior, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Janelle, and to all the listeners of GBN television and radio on this Monday morning.
Yes, and it's a nice Monday in the Spice, eh?
Yeah, nice Monday.
And yeah, it's a nice Monday, and we have exciting things coming up this week. We've just started a partnership with Just School, and one of the things we will be looking at is the traffic situation in St. George's. Now, we know most mornings, especially now with some roads closed, you want to know what might be the best route to take to get into town and other areas. So, Junior, tell us what you'll be doing.
Okay, on Wednesday morning, I'll be doing traffic. Real view, you will see the traffic from Lotus Lane roundabout, come right down to Tantine, across to the Carnage, to see what traffic is like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exciting, huh?
Yes,
like I said, it's exciting. So from Wednesday that is coming, you would get to see that. And that is not all, folks. That is not all. We're giving you the information in doses on Saturday morning from 10 o'clock. Something new and exciting is coming as well. We know Saturday is normally a very busy day for you. It's a very busy day for your children. Junior, tell us what you'll be doing on Saturdays.
Okay, Saturdays is market vibes. So on Saturday morning, we will just drop down in the market, whether in Grenville, St. George's, Victoria, Sauterres. We will just drop in the market, just see what's happening, get to meet the local vendors. You may get to see some of the local things that we have that you may have not seen in a long time, or you don't know what it is, so you'll get to know some of the local stuff that we have here in Grenada.
Yeah. You know, folks, last week, Junior and I, we were discussing some of the fruits and so that he sometimes sees when he goes, and he's been doing it. That is why he thought it was a great idea to share it with some of our audiences, especially those of you outside who probably haven't seen some of these things in a while. So he's been going, and he's telling me he's seeing things like pomrose.
Yeah, like pomrose,
fat pork, and them things. Listen. Growing up as a child, we would just bung away in people's property. You know, in those days, people weren't as private as they are now.
Yes.
And they didn't have all the fences and so on. As a child coming from school, I remember in Bay Gardens in St. Paul's, that was the only place you saw fat pork.
Yeah.
And some trees coming down, you would see the mammy apple trees. Don't ask me who the land for, I don't know. But as a child, we found ourselves in those properties.
Yes.
But I haven't seen these things in what, over 20 years. Yeah. But you see them sometimes in the market.
Sometimes in the market, yes.
Wow. You were telling me about sapot.
Yes, these sapot, and yeah, but some of the stuff I can't remember the name. What my grandparents used to use when they're making cake and so.
Okay.
It has something that used to smell, and when you break the seed, it used to give a nice smell.
Tonka bean.
Yes, tonka bean. Yes,
I know that one, tonka bean.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember tonka bean. You see it around as well?
Yeah, see it around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, some interesting finds in the market on a Saturday morning. So those of you who don't probably go as much, it might be some incentive to start going and see what our vendors have.
See what our vendors have, local things that we can enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Is the market fully back in St. George's, do you know, or are they still at the stadium?
Still at the stadium, not fully back in St. George's yet.
Okay, I was wondering.
Grenville, and also we'll be visiting the fish market as well, see the different type of fishes, and get to interact with the people.
I like going in the fish market. The only thing for me, I don't like when they're telling you you have to buy this to get this. If I want this fish, sometimes they do that.
No, a long time I haven't heard that.
Serious?
Yeah, a long time.
Well, yeah, because of that, I probably don't go as often as I should. No. But normally they would tell you, when I used to go, you had to buy this to get this. And I'm like, I don't want this.
I've been in the fish market in the last couple of months.
And they stopped it?
I never had that experience.
Okay, so yeah. So, I mean, I know we talked about it before, so they probably stopped that practice. Because, this is almost like blackmailing now.
That usually when happen when maybe you have a lot of fish on your hand.
I understand why they did it, but for me who only want one thing. Yeah. Okay, so that's interesting. So I'm so excited about these programs, you don't know.
Yes.
And I understand you plan to do some sports as well.
Sports as well. On a Saturday morning vibes, usually have sports where children learning to play football, also cricket. Get to see what happens in Grenada on a Saturday.
On a Saturday morning. And sometimes we don't think it's a lot, you know.
Yeah. Or maybe one of these Saturdays, I might take you on an adventure to the bush. You never know.
I was just about to ask you, can I come with? Not on the bush trips. I was seeing Glenn with he does tours and stuff, you know, Glenn Alexander. Yeah, that's one of our in-house teachers as well. And I see he was doing some tours on the weekend with a rope tie up on you and bringing you all over the bush. I mean, the destination is normally gorgeous when you finally get to it, because he's been doing the falls and some beaches that are hidden.
Yes.
I understand you've been bonging away on some beaches as well.
Yes, I just went on a beach in Bacolod a couple Saturdays ago, and I took some people on that adventure with me live on Facebook.
Wow. And how you got to that beach?
Yeah, well, you got by following. I follow crawl under the bushes, close to swamp. But then I found the most suitable road that I can pass. Suitable, a track, not really a road, but a track.
Okay.
But the beach is nice, and it seems to be that back in the years gone by, there was something there. I see something like as though it was an oven or furnace, something with clay, bricks that was there before sometime in the years gone by. So I don't know what's it, but I have to go back there.
Junaid, because we make a national discovery there. Did you stamp your name on the side?
No, I didn't.
The next thing is private properties. You're bonging away. Careful now. Yeah, and that's a concern. I know some people having with people getting into their space, but we wouldn't get into your private space. We promise you, we'll just be taking in the public sites and the public spaces, and of course, we'll be making sure we dot our I's and cross our T's when we're doing children engagements. So I just wanted to prep you for what is coming later on this week. The traffic cam on Wednesday, and then on Saturday we start the exploration of Grenada, and we're starting with our markets. Market vibes.
Yes.
Just school photos. I know you've been engaged with the schools, especially over the years with the graduations, and so
we did graduation.
How are they going this year?
Well, some are having graduation, some haven't had theirs as yet, maybe waiting for thing. But I've had a few. I did convent, so congratulations to all the graduates of St. Joseph Convent. They usually be the first graduation in the year, but because of COVID, they ended up in October.
Wow.
But it's congratulations to all the graduates and all the best. And also for TAM-CC graduates, I know their graduation is coming up. Just School Photos, we have a special offer for you, a package where you can get your graduation photos up to an hour with us, graduation photos.
Really?
You can provide transportation to the location. You
So that is offsite?
Copies. Yes, offsite.
Okay.
You get your digital copies, and we also offer 4 printed copies. That's the graduation package for all TAM-CC graduates. So you can give us a call. We provide transportation.
Where were you when I go to school? I just had to hope somebody throw up a photo on Facebook these days and look to see if I see myself in it. I mean, those services are so essential to preserve. Yes, those moments that are great in our lives. Yeah.
And our motto at Just School Photos is capturing life's moment, creating lasting memories. So whatever your occasion, wedding, graduation, and also because of COVID, now we deal with the live streaming and video recording of funerals.
Right.
So people overseas can be present virtually because of technology. Be present, they can even share a tribute from where they are overseas or read the eulogy. They can even see, and those here can see them as well as they participate. It's all using technology to bring us closer together, even in this difficult time.
Would you say because of COVID, the business is booming? Junior, talk the things, don't shy.
Yes,
if you do well, you do well.
Yes,
it's one of the few areas, and that's what people have to look at, the unique areas. What is doing well?
Yeah.
Maybe I need to diversify a little bit.
Be a little creative, because when COVID started, when I see all the cancellation with sporting events, wedding thing, I said, I'm going to think. And I just made the proposal to one of the funeral home, and they said, okay. And there it started.
So you're officially connected with one of the funeral homes?
No, I work with all funeral homes.
You work with all of them?
All funeral homes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
And it's very good
I
because
like it.
people want to know, so it's just school.
Yeah, and it probably especially worked well when we had well, it was 25 limit and then it got to
25,
50.
50,
And
yeah.
how much is it now?
I think it's 50 or 100.
People know. Okay, yeah. I know we've been
But
easing
still,
up.
people who can travel, you can be present right there through technology. To sharing this is difficult, but we at Just School, we look for things to make life easier for people. You know, simple stuff.
And we appreciate. So, folks, there you have it. Again, look out from Wednesday for the traffic cam. And it's proper thing, eh? Not no one side shot and grainy looking thing. Proper thing. You've seen Just School photos is always high tech. So, from Wednesday, and then look out from... So, Wednesday, that is 7:45 in the morning. And then Saturday, 10 o'clock, GBN TV, GBN Facebook, GBN YouTube. We coming to you live. Thanks, Junior.
Thank you.
We're looking forward and continue doing the great works at Just School. I'm happy that the students are having their special moment immortalized.
Yes.
I wish I had mine. I had to browse
Me too, I
through
wish I had mine
Facebook
too.
and yeah, but we see how technology is benefiting, and when you put it to good use,
Yes.
great stuff can happen, folks. So we say bye-bye now on TV. Like I said, we only came on just to let you know what's happening. Tomorrow morning at 11, the police will be here. And then we'll have tomorrow's Tuesday, Real Value on Tuesday as well. Until tomorrow, God's willing. Have a great one, Grenada. Bye-bye.